Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am Jack Howe, the Superintendent of Schools of the Hudson City School District. My office got several requests for comments about our prom selection, King and Queen, this past weekend, so that's why we're gathered here this afternoon. In a couple of minutes, you'll hear from Stephen Spicer, our high school principal. Before that, I wanted to say that I am in complete and full support of my high school principal, Stephen Spicer, the class advisors to the class of 2010, certainly all the students, as well as their selections for prom, King and Queen, who attended the prom over the weekend. They also spoke to members of the board, the president of the board, and we all stand together in complete support of our student body, including all of those who attended the prom and the two young men who were selected prom, King and Queen. So at this time, I'll introduce Stephen Spicer, our high school principal. He'll read a statement, and then we'll have time for a couple of questions. Spicer.
Thank you all for coming. This is indeed a historic and hopefully trend-setting event. The fact that two gay students were elected by their peers to be the prom king and queen is a response on behalf to our young people to the climate of tolerance, support, and acceptance we strive to create here every day. As you know, at our senior prom on Saturday, all 150 prom attendees were able to vote for whomever they wanted for prom king and queen. By a landslide, they voted for Charlie Ferrucci to be their king and Nick Howard to be their queen. The senior class advisors told me that there was a chance Tim and Charlie might run for prom king and queen. I told them that since I do not vote, the students can choose whoever they want. I wish I could take credit for the open-mindedness of our students, but I can't. These are wonderfully developed young people who have made their choice, and I support them. I give all credit to their teachers and to their parents. These young people are examples of a generation who will not judge a person by the color of their skin or their sexual preference. They loved Tim and Charlie and wanted this for them, and they deserve our support. You all need to know that our students did not elect Charlie and Tim to make a statement, news, or history. As I said, they loved Charlie and Tim and took this opportunity to show their support for them. These young people are a gift to Hudson community and to the world. We have raised and educated them to be free of prejudice and to be proud of their diversity. They know we love them and stand by them 100%. Thank you.
Jamie Larson from the Register. Did you have any idea when this came to you? I mean, did it cross your mind that, when this was done and if it happened and when it came out that this might happen?
Actually, it was quite a formal process. The class advisors emailed me and told me that the class was thinking about allowing Charlie and Tim to run, and they wanted to know what I thought, and I emailed them back. I don't vote, and this is their prom, and their prom king and queen. They can vote for whoever they want.
What do you attribute the difference in here? In other places around the country, it's been a much more. I mean, some schools have canceled their proms so that precisely this wouldn't happen. What was the difference here?
I got to brag a little. This is a unique and diverse school population. And we raise our kids, and we have a lot of programs here so that we develop tolerance and respect for diversity. That's all there is to it. And these kids were raised this way, and I'll say this, I'll brag. These are the kids that Dr. Martin Luther King was talking about. They don't see each other as black and white or gay and straight. They see each other all as individuals and people, and they all grew up together, and they love each other. And as I said, this was not meant for them to be history. They just loved Charlie and they loved Tim, and they thought it would be a hoop, and they did it.
And I guess what are you thinking now that it is history or becoming history,
I think it's about time. That's exactly what I think. I think that in this school district and in many other school districts, we love all of our children. We support all of our children, and they deserve it. And it doesn't matter, it can't matter who they are, and it's about time. And no, we wouldn't have canceled this prom. There's no way we would have canceled this prom because of this.
I do have a question. I thought in 2008, did a student want to run for queen and was discouraged? I guess what's the change now, 2 years later?
The answer to that question is longer than a press conference. I will say this is Charlie and Tim's day, and we're all for them. Any other questions? Thank you all for coming.